Hi, Chef Robert from the Willow Room. Today we're going to do a beef and Guinness pie. It's a little more involved than some of the recipes we've done, but it's raining pretty good today. So this is a perfect day to have a recipe like this. What you need is some chuck. I just got this at the Shop and Save. You need 2 pounds. What you want to do is try to cut this fat out of it. You're not going to be able to get all of it, but take most of it out. That's fine there. So once that's done, we're going to cut this into about 1-inch squares. Meat. Let's see here. We need 2 tablespoons all-purpose flour, which is here. Put this in our bowl. And just a little bit of salt. Some pepper. While that's going, the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. You can actually use more, just use your judgment. I think you probably need closer to 4, but here's our pan. 1, 2, 3. We're going to let that get hot. It's the flour, salt and pepper. Take our meat, put it right in the flour. Do this however you like. When you use your hands, just toss it. So you can see it's all coated. Okay. Okay. While our oil heats up in the pan, I'm just going to start the onions. I've taken an onion, cut it in half, removed the outside of it. We're going to cut this into a medium dice. Once again, I'm making cuts about 1/2 inch apart. Those were horizontal. Now I'm going vertically down. That would be ready. Okay, we have our cuts in the onion. Now we're just going to go down, across. We have nice medium dice. Okay. Our onion. Next is the carrots. I've already peeled these. You need 2 nice large carrots like this. It's easier if you cut them in half. Then take the carrot and cut one side off. Then sit it on the flat side. Cut the other side off. Keep rotating it. Now you have basically a square carrot. And make about 1/4 inch cuts, and you can take these, cut them in half, and then it gives you nice diced carrots. Okay. Our oil's hot now. It's as you can see, just about smoking. I have a pretty large pan here, so I can take about half this meat, put it in here. What you don't want to do is overcrowd the pan. Anytime you saute anything, if it's chicken, beef, you need to have space so air can flow around whatever you have in the pan. That aids in the browning of it. So, to brown this. This is a fish spatula. It's a real nice tool to have in the kitchen. About $3-4, and it's kind of offset, makes it easy to get underneath things. It's good for delicate stuff. So while that browns, we're going to cut our celery. I have 2 stalks of celery here. I'm going to cut it down the middle. Want it kind of rough diced, medium dice. brown. We're going to remove it from here. And I'm going to put a splash more oil on here. All that brown at the bottom of the pan is very valuable. That's the fond it's called. And it's going to add a lot of flavor once we deglaze this pan. So I'm putting our veg into the pan. We're going to saute that until it's about al dente. Then we're going to add some tomato paste, caramelized tomato paste. While the veg is cooking, I'm going to dice up this 2 cloves of garlic we're going to use in there. Alright, our veg is al dente. This is just contadina tomato paste. I'm going to take, let's see, 1.5 tablespoons. Put it in here. What you want to do is just work it around in this veg. Okay? Try to coat as many pieces of this veg as you can. Let this saute for about 2 more minutes once you feel the veg is coated. We have Guinness beer. I'm going to open this. And this is going to go into the pan. You need 10 ounces. If you're going to measure it out, this is 12. Throw it all in. Once you put that in, you want to take whatever you're working with and kind of work that stuff off the bottom of the pan. See, as you can see, it's lifting right off. That's going to add tremendous flavor to our sauce. I have some beef stock here. You can use College Inn. That's a good brand. You want a cup of this. I would actually probably go 2 cups. I know the recipe says 1, but adjust it for 2. And add our garlic. And that was, let me see here, that was 2 garlic cloves. I'm going to add a pinch of salt, thyme, which is 1 teaspoon. I can do that without a measuring device because I am a professional. So then we need Worcestershire sauce. That's a hard one to say. And we need, let's see, Worcestershire, 1 tablespoon. Okay. I think that's everything except the green peppercorn. It's a very important part. This is a green peppercorn. You can find them in your supermarket. Probably, I'd imagine, around where the pickles are, that kind of stuff. They're it's a peppercorn, but it's at a young stage when they harvest these, and then they generally stick them in a brine so they're kind of soft, but they have a unique flavor. So we need 2 teaspoons. If you don't like spicy stuff, well, just don't put these in. They're not crazy hot or anything like that, but they are a little spicy. Okay. So, you can see how beautiful the color is on that. It's just looking yummy already. So, we're going to put our meat in. And we're going to get a bowl for us. Okay, I grabbed my jar of green peppercorns just to show you kind of what they look like. Sometimes they're in cans. This happened to be in a jar, but gives you some kind of idea. Okay, now what we're going to do with our mix here, I'm putting in, this is a half a hotel. You can use a baking dish, anything that's suitable for the oven. I'm going to grab some foil, we'll cover that and stick it in the oven. Okay, we have it covered. It's going into the 350-degree oven. I would say probably 2 hours. After 2 hours, remove the foil, check it. If it needs some more liquid, add a little more water to give you some gravy. Get a fork and check the meat. When this is done to perfection, you should be able to take a fork and the meat should just fall right apart. You know, you should be able to split it. Okay, this is some I prepared ahead of time. Grab some puff pastry here. This is puff pastry. You should be able to get it in Giant Eagle. But what we're going to do is take our mix, fill an oven-proof cup or bowl. You could do this individually, cover the top with this puff pastry, or you could cover a bigger bowl like this. So however you want to do this. If I'm going to use this bowl, I put it right there and leave about 1/4 of an inch around when I'm cutting it. Okay. This is real easy to work with. Just follow the manufacturer's thawing suggestions. Fill whatever you're going to serve this in with our Guinness beef stew. And then you want to take the top and just crimp it around the edges. If you like, I'm not too artistic by any means, but you can cut out a little design if you like. Place it on top. Take some egg wash. This is just whole eggs that I've beaten up. Just brush it on the top. Put this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes, or what the manufacturer suggests on the box, and you'll get a beautiful crust on it. This is one we prepared earlier. Beef stew's inside. As you can see, it's nice and brown. This would probably feed about 4 people, a portion like this, or like I said, you can do it individually. And that's our recipe for the month. Until next time, eat well. Thanks. I just want to remind everybody, Thanksgiving's right around the corner. Look for the recipe, and we have a fantastic Thanksgiving Day buffet up here. It's $25.99. You get your money's worth, believe me. And I look forward to seeing you here. Please call for reservations for Thanksgiving. You'll be talking to Melody. She'll take care of you. Our seatings are from 12 to 4. So hope to see you here. Thanks.